Hey everyone, Sweet Johnny Cage here, back with another guide for Final Fantasy VII Remake INTERgrade, the Yuffie DLC. This time I'm going to show you how to defeat the Ramuh VR fight so you can get the Ramuh summon Materia. Starting off, I'll show you my setup. I have the Cure Materia linked with Magnify. The Magnify Materia can be obtained by completing the Happy Turtle side quest in Sector 7 Slums. I have a guide for that on my channel in case you need. The rest of the materia is just HP up, that's sort of the important thing. Parry is also a bit important, and then other than that, you can kind of put whatever you want. There's nothing to steal from Ramuh, so don't worry about it. Sonon's materia is default. I have not messed with this at all. Auto Cure is helpful, but you can't really rely on it because for the most part, Sonon will be in Ramuh's face, and that causes a lot of interrupts on Sonon's abilities, so you kind of can't rely on him too much. I'll also show you my weapon upgrades. I'm using the Boomerang. I've purchased the Thievery, AP Up, Shuriken Master, and Precision Defense Barrier skills on the Boomerang weapon. So nothing else aside from that. Still very early on. I haven't even left Sector 7 Slums at this point. You can do this basically right after you get Sonon and get your IDs. So once you're ready, go ahead and face Ramuh, and then I'll explain the fight as we go. First things first, you want to throw your Boomerang at Ramuh, start building up your ATB as quickly as possible. Most of his abilities, you just want to run away while he's casting them, this way you don't get stuck. Pretty much every single one of his lightning-based abilities will stun you in place, and then he can wombo combo you to no end. You'll basically get one shot if you get stunned. As you can see there, I got stuck on the floor, one lightning blast, and I was basically, a quarter of my health was gone. Make sure that you are casting Cure on the target that has the least amount of HP. This way, the bounce goes to the person with the second least. Just keep that in mind. Once you have some ATB on both Sonon and Yuffie, you want to press L2 to synergize, and then you can use Synergize Windstorm. Since Ramuh is a lightning-based enemy, he is weak to wind. I am using the Wind Ninjutsu. That's just sort of my strategy in general. This way you can build up a decent amount of stagger. Once Ramuh casts these sparks, you want to run around the arena and take them out as quickly as possible. This way you don't have to worry about getting caught in their little bolt areas. Just be aware that, Ramuh will still be chasing you around, so you have to be kind of careful. Usually, Sonon will attack the same target as you. Whenever this big beam circle comes around, as long as you're not against a wall, you should be able to avoid it. But if you are against a wall, just run in the same direction as the beams, and you'll be able to escape. I have gotten cornered with that, and I felt like I needed a jump button, but you can just run in the same direction as the beams, and eventually you'll be able to get yourself free. So once Ramuh starts getting pressured, you want to keep using synergized attacks to build up his meter as quickly as possible. We're about 3/4 of the way through now. When he casts 11 arrows, you just want to run, but you do want to be careful. You don't want to stand anywhere near these arrows because he has another ability that can set them off, and you want to be very careful of that. Luminous Falcon is more or less just a physical attack. You can block that or parry it as long as your timing is right. Unfortunately, mine wasn't there. So we're going to heal up one more time. Voltaic Lance is something you really got to watch out for. That's a direct shot. Luckily, he cast it on Sonon and not me, and I was able to sort of just deal damage while it was happening. So we have some sparks out again. I'm kind of going to ignore these at this point. I'm not going to go after them. I think they may give him some defense, I'm not really sure. But because he's so close to being staggered, I'm going to cast Windstorm just to finish off the bar. And then from here on out, we're just going to finish him off. So build that ATB, do a Synergized Windstorm. This gives you increased stagger bonus. As you can see, building up to 200%, and then the physical attacks just take care of him. The trick to Ramuh is just run away while he's casting abilities. You do not want to get caught in any of them. If you do, you're pretty much going to die. With VR missions, you can sort of do them at any point you meet Chadley, but you can do this very early on, right after you meet Sonon, so don't be afraid to go for it. The trick is to just run away from his abilities and then use Magnify and Cure, and it's all very manageable. But that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Final Fantasy VII Remake INTERgrade, the Yuffie DLC, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm Sweet Johnny Cage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.